FIFA Club World Cup draws to a close, and it is Bayern Munich who claim the title in Qatar. It's their second triumph in the tournament and their sixth trophy in 9 months. For Tigres, the Mexican side head home as proud runners-up. That and so much more coming up on a final today at the FIFA Club World Cup. It is Bayern Munich who take home the FIFA Club World Cup trophy. It was a very close game against Tigres at the Education City Stadium. Let's get reaction from both teams.
It feels amazing. It feels, like we're on top of the world. It's not every day you make history. It's winning 6 titles. It's nearly impossible. And with this group that we have, and we did it. We're happy. We're hungry for the next one.
We did it. We are really happy because we fight for it, and so we can fly back really proud.
I came here with the mentality of winning. Obviously, we know the result, but at the end of the day, this is football, and hopefully I have another chance next year with the World Cup.
Estamos un poco decepcionados por los resultados, pero sabíamos que íbamos a enfrentar un gran equipo. No fue nada fácil, pero creo que representamos muy bien a México con garra, con corazón. Entonces, por una primera participación fue un segundo lugar fue increíble para nosotros.
All the action wrapped up now at Education City Stadium as Bayern Munich have been crowned champions of the world. I'm delighted to be in the company of Matthias Marburg for Bild chief reporter. What does that mean for Bayern Munich?
Well, let me put it that way. They accomplished mission 6. They won 6 titles in one season. Something that had only been done once before. So I think they're right up there when you talk about the greatest football teams of all time.
What makes them the greatest football team of all time? When you're watching them, they've now got the 6 trophies, but when you look at their team, what makes them the greatest?
Well, I think it's just this never-ending appetite for wins. They're always hungry. They always want to win. It's this mentality. They say "Mir san mir," which means it's Bavarian, which means we are what we are. So they're like, okay, we are Bayern. We do what we do. We win. They have this self-consciousness. They really know what to do when they come on the pitch, and they really show that they want to win. And even if they won one title, they always want the next one. It's not like you got some clubs in Germany that won a title, and then they play against a small team, and then they lose. But Bayern, they're always on point. They're always sharp. They're always focused. This is something. This Bayern mentality is something that's quite unique in world football.
What does this FIFA Club World Cup mean for Robert Lewandowski's Ballon d'Or hopes?
Well, I think I told you about this picture that he had of all the trophies that he and the club won in 2020. And now he has just another trophy. Well, actually 2 trophies. He won the, what's it called, Golden Ball, whatever, Golden something, and he won the trophy of the Club World Cup. So I think there's no way around him next time when the next Ballon d'Or comes.
Saw some World Cup venues and some fans, which must have been a treat for a football reporter. Matthias, thank you so much for your time. Well, Bayern Munich back on the plane with the trophy. Hopefully this journey will be a bit smoother going back to Bayern.
And throughout the tournament, of course, it's the fans that have made this competition, and we've been following both sets of supporters ahead of the final. And here are some of their best bits at the stadium.
Yes, sir!
A brilliant tournament comes to an end. It's been fantastic, hasn't it, Nicky?
It has been a wonderful week here in Qatar, and to round it off with Bayern Munich, the team who everyone casually calls the best team in the world at the moment, actually being crowned the best teams in the world at the moment, felt like something special. They made history tonight, and it was wonderful to feel a part of it.
Well, they had to
Aarran.
be tested, though, didn't they, over those 2 games they played?
Both matches against
Yes.
Al Ahly, Tigres. Tigres put them to work. They defended diligently. Bayern had a goal ruled offside. It wasn't easy for the Germans. I've really been impressed with every team that's played in this
Yeah, it's been
tournament.
very good standard of football. What's been your favourite moment?
Oh, good question. I think my favourite moment was watching Tigres beat Palmeiras. Gignac with the 2 goals, because no one expected them to do it, and everyone thought that Tigres would be a walkover and Palmeiras would be in the final against Bayern. And they were beaten by Al Ahly. Can we talk about the Ronnie penalty? That penalty shootout, 5 penalties, and there was just one scored in the beginning of that penalty shootout. I'm going to do the Ronnie build-up. It went like this. He's still going. He's still going.
We're going to take a short break.
He's still going, and then he misses. Unbelievable. I've never heard an entire stadium laugh after a penalty.
Were you
has been
laughing?
taken. I was in shock.
Were you in shock? Okay, not laughing, but in shock.
Anyway, who's been your star of the
Well,
tournament? Summers?
apart from the football, because a lot of credit has to go to Qatar for hosting this under obviously the COVID-19 protocols, but the people over there, the volunteers, the ones over there who have performed brilliantly off the pitch.
Yeah, they've been unbelievable. 1,500 volunteers here at the FIFA Club World Cup, not just in the stadiums, but in the test centres as well. They're so wonderful. They're always smiling, especially during these incredibly difficult times. For you, though, Aarran, what do you think it means, the fact that we have had a sporting event, very few countries have done this in the world, with fans in attendance?
Yep.
Has it been a success, or
Massive success.
But are we going to find out as numbers go up, or do you think it's all worked out?
Well, that's a question that'll have to be answered later on. But the thing is, they can do it, albeit with a 30% crowd.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's still a lot of people. I mean, there's still 13,000 in this stadium. But going back to Qatar hosting tournaments, they've hosted the AFC Champions League, West and East. These are not small tournaments. These are huge tournaments. And I think it bodes well for the World Cup. I mean, it'll soon be here, won't it?
It really does. How good were the Al Ahly fans, by the
Oh,
way?
extraordinary. I'm glad they stayed for the final. Of course, they were collecting their 3rd place medals, but it was brilliant. Brilliant to see them cheering on.
The fact that it was 30% capacity, it was so loud. When you were stood here trying to report ahead of game with Al Ahly fans singing in the background.
So they were
Mission
socially
impossible.
distant, so the noise was bouncing off the walls. It was good. It was good. But it's been a great tournament.
It really
From start to
has, and
finish.
it's really got me in the mood for 2022.
Absolutely.
I just seeing the stadiums with fans, the way they look, that firework display just then, superb.
Yes.
We're good to go.
We are good to go. See you in 2022.
See you then.